Good evening and welcome to the Virtual Reality Master League's Twitch Channel 2. I'm Pinch Nerve, and with me tonight is the absolutely amazing H Penny, controlling everything you see and hear. We're about to watch a match between two Master Tier teams vying for position in the upcoming finals. Anomaly is on the orange side and Hot Drop on the blue side. These teams are currently ranked 9th and 7th, respectively, in the Master Tier, and I am sure both would like to improve their position for the seeding in the finals. Playing tonight for Anomaly are Chuck Not Norris, Retro, Acorn, and KFC. And playing for Hot Drop are Lulz, Draco Mako, Kaznaz, and Snipe. For those watching, I should let you know this is going to be the first time I'm casting by myself. So, hey, if I start talking to myself, please don't panic. We'll get through this, won't we, Pinched? We certainly will, Nerve. And don't forget to tell everyone about Fall Fest. That's right, we are in Fall Fest. This weekend, Onward and Pavlov continue their respective postseasons. Be sure to subscribe to VR Master League or Pavlov underscore VRML on Twitch to tune in. This is also the last week of Season 6. The moderators would like to remind everyone that there are no postponements this week. And where are you going to postpone into? Nothingness? So be sure to finish all your games by Sunday. But then we get to look forward to the Cycle 3 Challenger Cup in North America on November 5th and 6th. Less than 2 weeks away. And less than 10 seconds away, we are about to have a neutral joust between these two teams. And 3, 2, 1, here they come. On the neutral joust, it is knocked into the hot drop zone with a nice headbutt. Oh, and wow, Chuck Not Norris just flies right in there, sends it into the bubble, but not into the goal. Acorn resets it back to Retro. Retro is going to float along, looking for some options there, and going to pass it back across over to Acorn. Acorn over in that nest area, floating down once again. Oh, dodges a little stack there, sends it straight down to Chuck Not Norris. Chuck Not Norris up toward the goal. Over to Retro. Retro in the goal for the first 2 points of the round. This is the kind of space where I'd be passing this off to myself. Oh, wait, I am myself. So, that was a great start. That was within the first 30 seconds or so. Hey, here we go. This is Master Tier competition. On the joust for Hot Drop. It is going to be grabbed at first by Kaznaz, who's going to send it off to the left over to Lulz. Lulz gets stunned out, but not before passing it over to Snipe, who makes a beautiful 3-point shot to take the lead very quickly. This is the Master Tier. There is no question here. These are the professionals. These are the best players in all of Echo Arena. Well, at least in North America. So we're going to have an Anomaly joust. It's going to be grabbed by, whoa, nobody. Chuck Not Norris is able to grab it, send it over to the left. And it's going to be KFC who's going to do a little dodging, send it all the way across to Acorn. Acorn gets stunned out, but not before passing it over to Retro. Retro is not able to maintain, and Snipe grabs it and sends it back through the right tunnel. And here come the stacks. It is grabbed by Lulz, who sends it in for yet another 3-pointer, making it a 4-point game very early. They mean business. We're less than 2 minutes into this game, and it is going great. Those stacks are amazing. I love watching Master and High Diamond tier stacks. They will just, obliterate the arena flying across it. We have Retro, who's going to send it down to KFC. KFC all the way across over to Chuck Not Norris. Chuck Not Norris all the way across. I'm not sure who that was, but they missed it. It was KFC, and it's recovered by Draco Mako. But it was grabbed by Retro. Retro loses it. It's going to be grabbed once again by KFC. But wait, no, Lulz has it. Lulz resets it back to Draco Mako, who's going to clear it out through the, not quite through the rear tunnel, right tunnel. Going to be grabbed by Snipe. Snipe's going to send it all the way over to Lulz, who misses a shot for the goal, but that's okay because Draco Mako is able to recover it. Another missed shot. Once again, it's going to be slapped down toward the floor. It's going to be a free floating disc. Nobody's there. Oh, wait, Lulz is there. Resets it back to Snipe. Snipe's going to float in a little more slowly, a little more cautiously, it looks like. make sure they have good options. It's going to send over to Lulz. Lulz over to Draco Mako. Draco Mako is going to bounce around that shield area, passes it up, but it's missed by Snipe. Snipe's going to have to chase it, not going to be able to grab it, but Lulz is. Lulz sends it over to Kaznaz. Kaznaz goes all the way down to Draco Mako and then right back up to Kaznaz. Kaznaz walks it, oh, no, not forward, passes it down to Lulz. Lulz is going to walk through it. Oh, it's going to be near that goal area, but it's not in. Lulz is able to recover it in that clock area and put it through the back of the goal for another 2 points, making this a 6-point game. And once again, this is the best of Echo Arena, at least in North America. But when we have the finals, all these teams will be competing in one tournament, and we will find the champion. So the disc is going to be grabbed by Retro. Retro is going to take their time there and send it down and across over to KFC, all the way across to Chuck Not Norris. Chuck Not Norris right back to KFC, all the while avoiding that stack there. It's going to go through Retro back to KFC, KFC to Chuck Norris. And you can just watch that hot drop stacking and chasing. Oh, they get stunned out though, and Retro is going to have a little bit more time now to kind of float it through that left tunnel. Going to do a little avoidance of Snipe there. It's going to send it through the tunnel and in. It's going to be grabbed, unfortunately for them, by Lulz. But wait, KFC is able to grab it, sends it down to Chuck Not Norris. Chuck Not Norris to, I'm not sure who, Acorn. Acorn puts it in for another 2 points for Anomaly, shrinking their deficit to only 4 points. You're going to have to, I can't pass it off, so when I need to take a drink of water, it's just going to be a little silent. I'm sorry. So we're going to have an offensive joust by Hot Drop. It's going to be grabbed by Kaznaz. Kaznaz is going to send it to the left over to Lulz. Lulz is going to avoid that stack and pass it over to Snipe. Snipe's going to walk it forward a little bit. Take a look at those options, dance around the floor, and sends it right back to Kaznaz. Kaznaz is going to flow a little forward, send it across to Lulz. Lulz, gets stunned out, but it's going to be back and forth a little while here, but it's finally cleared out by Retro through that right tunnel, and here come the stacks once again. Wow, look at them go. KFC is able to grab it, swings it off that post. Oh, but it goes off the ding ring. It's not a goal, and it's able to be cleared out. It looks like Lulz has it and says it almost for a beautiful full arena shot, but it's off the ding ring. Retro has it. Retro sends it over to Acorn. Acorn sends it back across into the hot drop zone. And here comes KFC. KFC is going to float it forward and bounce it off the backboard. But no, it does not go in, and it comes right back out of the bubble. Lulz is able to grab it, sends it out, but it's right back in. And it looks like Snipe's going to send it into mid-space. Going to be slapped out toward the middle there, and here comes the stacks. Kaznaz is able to grab the disc, knock it forward, but it's recovered by Chuck Not Norris. Gets stunned out. Kaznaz is able to recover the disc once again, resets it back to Snipe. Snipe's going to reset it even further back over to Draco Mako. And here they come, walking up cautiously and slowly. They have a 4-point lead. They can take their time if they'd like to. It's going to be over to Snipe. Snipe's going to pass it across to Lulz, who puts it in for another 2 points, bringing the hot drop lead to 6 points. Score is now 4-10, and we have about 3.5 minutes left, and we're going to see another Anomaly joust advantage, pardon me. And out of the tubes they come. It's going to be grabbed by Retro, sent to the left over to KFC. KFC forward, but it is not received. Fortunately, Chuck Not Norris is able to grab it, sends it up to Acorn. Acorn resets it back over to Retro. Retro is going to take a little observation moment, try to get some options there. It's going to be passed up to KFC. KFC is going to, again, take their time, slow and steady. Draw that defender out, get some options. It's going to be passed down to Chuck Not Norris. Going to be on the edge of that bubble there, over to Retro for 2 points. And once again, it is only a 4-point game. It is now 6-10. And what do we have? We have 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. And wow, I am talking a lot here. I guess I don't have any choice in the matter, do I? God, I hope my jokes are funny. On the offensive joust for Hot Drop, it's going to be grabbed by Kaznaz. Kaznaz over to the left over to Lowles. Lowles is going to walk it through that left tunnel, and oh, it's picked off by Retro, and they're stacked. They're going to bring it back with that dribble, but Chuck Not Norris is also there. Chuck Not Norris is going to pass it over to KFC, but it's stolen away by Lowles, and Lowles is able to reset it out through that right tunnel. But here come the Anomaly stacks, and oh, they overshoot, and it's going to be, oh, got a little stunning going on there. It's finally grabbed by, I think it was slapped out by Chuck Not Norris, and over to Acorn. Acorn's going to send it through that left tunnel, and once again, the stacks again overshoot that disc, but it is sent further in toward that blue bubble. Retro has it, but it's stolen away by Lowles, who's going to send it right back through the right tunnel, and here come the stacks once again. Draco Mako is able to make a quick 2 shots, extending that lead to 6 points. And we have about 1 minute 45 seconds left. This is only the first round, however. You know, Anomaly might just be warming up a little bit here. So we're going to have an offensive joust, and out of the tubes they come. It's going to be grabbed by Retro, who's going to send it down into the right to Chuck Norris. From Chuck Norris to KFC, and KFC all the way into the blue zone, but the geometry gets in the way. It's going to be in that upper trap area. Snipe is able to grab it, sends it over, but geometry once again gets in the way. Chuck Norris has it, gets stunned out. Snipe is able to grab it once again, pass it over to Draco Mako. Draco Mako is going to take some time. Let their players get into that bubble, it looks like. And it's flung up there. No one's able to grab it. Retro is able to send it right back out, but Snipe is able to intercept that clear and sends it right forward to Draco Mako. Draco Mako once again at the edge of that bubble and takes a shot for 2 points, extending their lead to 8 points. And we are only at 50 seconds left. Anomaly's got to step on the gas here. I'm not quite sure if they have mathematical time, and I can't pause to tell you if they do or not. So out of the offensive tubes they will come, and it's going to be grabbed once again by Retro, sends it over to the left, this time over to KFC. KFC does a little dodging and passes it over to Chuck Not Norris. Chuck Not Norris is going to walk it forward a little cautiously, a little slowly, do a little dodging there, pass it over. Oh, but it is not caught, and it's going to float free. Retro, they don't have time for this. Retro has the disc. Retro is going to walk it forward slowly, and it's going to be passed over to Acorn, but it's picked off and grabbed by Draco Mako, who sends it all the way back into the orange bubble and behind. And once again, here come the stacks. Snipe has the disc, is going to take that 3-point shot, and they get it. It is a 11-point first round win by Hot Drop. Wow. Absolutely amazing play by both of these teams. Hot Drop did take this first round, however, and well, if they can take another one, they'll have won the match, but it is the best 2 out of 3. And hey, we'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsor, AsterianProducts.com, for their continued and passionate support of VRML and VR esports. If you would like to thank them, head on over to AsterianProducts.com and use the code VR5OFF Asterion to get $5 off any order over $20. So here's the point where I would normally say, hey, whoever my co-caster is, what do you think about this? And, you know, have a drink of water once again, but unfortunately, you're all going to have to watch me take that drink of water and listen to silence for a moment. There's no shame in pausing occasionally. Either that or my throat gets so dry that I start sounding scratchy. Don't mind if I start talking like this, because that's just not going to work. Oh, it does sound like nobody bothered to take that time out between the rounds, and that's okay with me, because I would certainly run out of things to say. So we have just a couple seconds here. And out of the tubes they come. It's going to be grabbed at first by Hot Drop, who sends it down into the trench area, but it's picked off by Chuck Not Norris, who gets stunned out, and it's erased. KFC is able to grab it, but loses it. Acorn grabs it, sends it across through that right tunnel. And it looks like, oh, it's in the bubble, but it's not in. And the first one there is KFC, who puts it down for 3 points to start the round, with Anomaly taking the lead. So, hey, maybe they just needed to warm up, and they're going to drag this into the third round because they want it too. This seeding for the finals is a really big deal. Do you have to play a hard team, or can you play a somebody who's not quite as hard. At least that's the theory. It's passed over to Lowles. Lowles is going to send it across, but it does not make it into the goal, and Acorn is able to grab it. Acorn's going to take their time, send it across to the right, over in that trench area. And it looks like the hot drop stack was not able to grab it, and Acorn is able to recover their own clear there. It's going to be bounced down, and it's going to be passed across, but it is not caught by Chuck Not Norris. KFC is able to catch it off the bounce, and it's going to be passed over to Acorn into the bubble. Little shielding, and 2 points, taking the lead. Well, extending the lead to 5 points now. We're still early. We're only a minute and a half less, a little bit more than a little less than I lost track of time. A little less than a minute and a half into the second round. On the offensive joust for Hot Drop, it's grabbed by Kaznaz. Kaznaz is going to send it to the right. It's going to be grabbed by Snipe. Snipe sends it forward and gets stunned out right at the same time. But Retro is able to intercept it, sends it in, and here comes the stacks, and it's a shot. But Draco Mako is able to make a beautiful save and sends it all the way out. But KFC is able to grab it, sends it right back in over to Acorn. Acorn to Retro. Retro's going to walk into that bubble, and it's grabbed by Kaznaz and sent right back out. This is beautiful play. The disc is now controlled by Chuck. No, not controlled by Chuck Not Norris. It's Snipe. Snipe sends it into the bubble, and wow, look at those stacks. They're overshooting the disc, but they're certainly getting there quick. It looks like it's going to be all the way back into the blue bubble. And once again, here they come, but they're not able to hold on to it. It's going to be Chuck Not Norris. Chuck Not Norris sending it down into that floor area, and it's going to be bounced in that carpet area. It looks like it's KFC now. KFC has the disc. Slow it down a little bit, pass it over to, I'm not sure, Retro. Retro is able to make those 2 points, and now they are ahead by 7 points. Wow. What a complete change from the first round. And by the way, if y'all are making comments in Twitch, I'm really not able to look at that at the moment. I'll probably just read it all afterwards. So go ahead and make fun of me. I don't mind. On the offensive joust, it is grabbed by Kaznaz. Kaznaz is going to pass it over. Not pass it over. It looks like it's free floating in the orange bubble. It is grabbed by Acorn. Acorn's going to send it right back. But wait. It is picked off by Snipe. Snipe's going to reset it back to Kaznaz. Kaznaz is going to walk it forward, send it back across to Snipe. Snipe's going to take a look at some options there, sends it across to Lowles. Lowles makes the shot, 2 points, bringing Hot Drop on the board and reducing their deficit to only 5 points. And at this tier of play, 5 points is absolutely nothing. It's just 2 goals. Yeah, 2 goals, they take the lead. Because, these are players, they don't miss 3-pointers. Or at least not often. On the joust, it is going to be grabbed by Retro. Retro is going to take a look at some options, pass it over to KFC in that left tunnel. KFC has to do a little dodging, sends it up to Retro again. Retro over to Acorn. Acorn's going to pass it down to Chuck Not Norris. Chuck Not Norris sends it over to KFC, who just slaps it back. It looks like it's going to be Retro back there chasing that disc, is able to finally grab it, do a little dodging, and passes it up to Acorn. But it's picked up by Lowles, and Lowles is going to send it all the way across. It bounces off the shield, but that's okay. KFC is able to pick that up and send it right back. And Retro is going to walk it back toward the blue side somewhat slowly, but pass over to Acorn. Acorn's in that bubble, looking for options. Everybody's in the goal, and it doesn't matter. Retro's going to put it in there anyway, extending the lead to 7. What a beautiful shot with all those goalies right there. Wow. I mean, I would just be intimidated seeing so many goalies. I don't play at the master tier, obviously. On the offensive joust, Hot Drop is going to grab it. Draco Mako has the disc. Kind of a slow roll out there. Not sure what's going on. It is passed over to the left to Lowles. Lowles is going to send it all the way across to, it looks like, I can't see their name, but Lowles ends up recovering the disc, sends it into the bubble, but it's picked up by Acorn. Acorn sends it back through the left tunnel, and it's floating free, and here come the stacks. It looks like it's going to be grabbed by who? It's going to be Chuck Not Norris and Retro. Chuck Not Norris sends it a little bit backward, and it is Acorn that is back there. It's going to send it forward up to it's KFC, but KFC is not able to catch it. They're going to have 3 people chasing that disc. It's going to be over to Acorn. Acorn's going to pass it over to Retro, who sends it down to the floor, but it's missed, and Draco Mako is able to grab that disc and clear it out of the bubble, if not out of the zone, and Acorn is able to grab it. Acorn down to Chuck Not Norris. Chuck Not Norris over to, I'm not sure who had it, but it is cleared out of the bubble once again. Chuck Not Norris is able to recover the disc, and they are going to float around there, send it over to Retro. Retro is going to go outside that bubble, over to Acorn, makes a shot, but it is not in, but Snipe is able, Snipe had a self-goal. I'm not quite sure who threw that, but, well, it doesn't matter because it's still points. And, that's all that matters. So we have just over 4 minutes left, and it's going to be yet another hot drop offensive joust. And out of the tubes they come. It's grabbed by Kaznaz, who's going to send it up to Draco Mako. Draco Mako is not able to catch it. KFC has the disc. Oh, wait, it's back. It's in fourth. And it's Chuck Not Norris who comes out of that stack. And it's Retro over to Acorn into the goal for another 2 points. They are now ahead by 11 points. These are that's the same amount of points that Hot Drop won the first round in. And we still have 3.5 minutes to go. Is Hot Drop going to come back here? Or is Anomaly going to just take this round? Well, we'll find out. It is Kaznaz with the disc. Send it over to the right over to Snipe. Snipe's going to send it through the mid, but it's going to bounce around, and it is recovered by KFC. KFC is going to dodge around, send it across, but it's picked up by Snipe. Boy, people picking people off all the time. And it's over to Lowe's. Lowe's is going to send it down into the orange bubble, but Chuck Not Norris is able to grab the disc, walk along the floor, and sends it out through the right side. Looks like it's picked up by Kaznaz, however, who's going to send it right back in over to Snipe. Snipe gets stunned out, and it's a race for the disc. It's finally grabbed by Chuck Not Norris. And, oh, wait, Lowe's has it. Wait, Snipe has it. Well, they're just changing it back and forth, and it is finally cleared out. But, wait, Kaznaz is there and is going to take it right back in over to Draco Mako. Draco Mako to Lowe's. Makes the shot, but it is not in. It is finally grabbed once again to Draco Mako. Draco Mako tries to pass over to Kaznaz, but it is not completed. And once again, we have a race for the disc. It's finally grabbed by Kaznaz, who sends it back toward the bubble, but KFC is there to pick it off and is going to send it right back out. But wait, Kaznaz says, no, it is staying in. They want those points. And they lose the disc. I think they got stunned out there. And it's finally Lowles who has it. Lowles is going to send it back into the bubble over to Snipe. Snipe's going to take the shot, but no, it is saved. Wait, Draco Mako has it again and makes the shot. And they finally get those 2 points, reducing the deficit to 9. Wow, we have less than 2 minutes left. What amazing competition inside that bubble. It's outrageous. I don't even have words for it. On the joust, it's going to be grabbed by Retro. Retro is going to slow it down a bit here, draw out that stack over to Acorn. And the stack is now stunned out. Yep, they came back. Acorn has it. Acorn, they lose it. Snipe is able, wait, Acorn grabs it right back and it's passed over, but Draco Mako is able to recover that disc, sends it down to Kaznaz, but Kaznaz cannot catch it, and Retro is able to grab it, sends it out through the right tunnel. Here come the stacks, and they miss the disc, but the blue stacks, no, they miss it also. It's finally recovered by KFC, and it's passed over to Chuck Not Norris, who's going to send it into the goal for another 3 points. Their lead is now 12 points, and we have less than 1 minute to go. That would require, 4 3-pointers? And I don't think they have enough time, but they certainly are going to try. So on the offensive joust, it is Kaznaz. Kaznaz is going to send over to the left tunnel. It's grabbed by Lowles, who sends it all the way across to Snipe. Snipe's going to walk forward. There is a goalie in the goal, but Snipe's going to take the shot anyway and gets those 2 points. The lead is now only 10. Boy, they need 3-pointers here. They certainly don't need the 2s. I mean, consolation points, I suppose, but you really want 3s at this point. But we're going to have what has become a rare Anomaly offensive joust. Out of the tunnels they come, and it's going to be picked up by Retro, who's going to send it down to Chuck Not Norris. Chuck Not Norris is going to send it up through that right tunnel, and it's going to free float. It's able to be grabbed by Snipe, who sends it back through the same tunnel, and it is Lowles who has it, sends it toward the goal, but no, it's not going in, with Chuck Not Norris making that final save to end the round. So Anomaly is going to take this round 16-6. Wow. I mean, what a complete different round from the first. So now it's all reset. We're going to start all over with only 1 round left. Whatever happened in the first round, it doesn't matter. Whatever happened in that second round, it doesn't matter either. It's all fresh now, 0-0. And I had mentioned Fall Fest when we first started here, and What I didn't mention is throughout all of Fall Fest, we will be giving away HyperX products during select live streams. Be sure to keep an eye out for any hints as to when these might be by watching the announcements channel in the Echo Arena VRML Discord. And when we get to that end of Fall Fest, we're going to hit the finals. And the first day of the Echo Arena finals is Saturday, November 12th. All 3 Echo Arena regions will be having events over those 2 weekends. So be sure to check the events page at the top of the channel list in the Echo Arena VRML Discord server for more information, including exact schedules and formats. And it's really nice what they've done there. You can see the bracket formats and everything. It is really awesome. So, on the last off our neutral joust, it is going to be headbutted out. I'm not quite sure who's able to do that, but Draco Mako for Heart Drop is able to recover it, sends it back into the mid. Lulz has it. Lulz is going to walk it into that orange zone. Over to their snack, to Snipe. Snipe's going to pass it over to Draco Mako behind the goal, back to Lulz, into the goal for the first 2 points of the third round, and the only round that matters now. Hot Drop is in the lead by 2. Pardon me. On the offensive joust, it will be Anomaly, and out they come. It is grabbed by Retro, who takes their time, looks for those options. Looks like they're trying to draw that stack out there. They certainly are. It's going to be passed out to KFC. KFC, it's picked off by Draco Mako, and they have a stack there. It's over to Lulz. Lulz is going to send it forward to Snipe. Snipe down to, it's not caught by Draco Mako, but Lulz is able to recover it, sends it across. It's grabbed by Snipe once again. Snipe's going to send it across to Lulz. Lulz is going to walk it down over to Kaznaz, who misses the goal, and who's going to grab the disc now because it is free floating. We have KFC. It's knocked straight back down, and Draco Mako is able to recover it over to Snipe. Snipe's going to walk in the floor of that bubble area, look for some options, send it up, straight up. Wow. Talk about zero angle shots. Excellent shot by Snipe, bringing Hot Drop up by 4 in the only round that matters. On the joust, it's going to be Retro over to the right side. It's picked up by Chuck Not Norris, who's going to send it all the way across, bouncing it off that trench area to KFC. But it's grabbed by Lulz, and who's going to send it right back into the Anomaly zone. But it's Retro there, able to grab that disc and send it back over to KFC. KFC is going to wait till their team gets ahead of them, send it over to Chuck Not Norris. Chuck Not Norris back over to Retro. Retro's going to dance around that floor area, look for some options, sends it up to Acorn. Acorn's going to dodge a stack, send it back to Retro. Retro up to Chuck Not Norris, who backs up and sends it back down to Retro. Retro's going to pass it up to Acorn, but Acorn is not able to catch it. KFC is. KFC's going to walk it into Chuck Not Norris, who puts it in the goal for Anomaly's first 2 points of this only round. Yeah, I have to drink more often now. All right.
4, 3, 2, 1.
On the joust, it's going to be Hot Drop and Kaznaz, who is now taking their time looking to draw out that stack. It's going to pass it over to the left. It's going to be picked up by Lulz, who gets stunned out, and KFC is able to send it over to Chuck Not Norris. Chuck Not Norris is going to pass it down over to Retro. Retro is going to walk along the edge of that bubble, but it's grabbed by Draco Mako, who sends it right back out that right tunnel all the way into the orange bubble. But Acorn stack is there. Acorn is able to grab the disc and brings it right back out, passing it out to that right side. But no, Snipe is able to grab it and bounces off the shield, so no points there. Chuck Not Norris is going to slap it all the way into the blue zone. Doesn't quite get into the bubble though. The geometry jumps in the way. Kaznaz is able to recover in their own zone. Going to probably look in there for some options and drawing some people out. Passes it over to Draco Mako. Draco Mako is going to walk a little forward and pass it down over to Snipe. Snipe sends it down to Lulz. Lulz is going to dance around that trench area, trying to avoid Chuck Not Norris. And it's picked off by KFC, who sends it back into the blue bubble. And the stacks are there. It's Acorn, takes a shot, but no, it's not in. Chuck Not Norris tries, and it's back to It's back to Retro, who puts it in the back of the goal. It is now a tie game. We have just under 6 minutes left. It is a tie game at 4. 4 minutes expired, and it is a hot drop offensive joust. It's going to be grabbed by Kaznaz. Kaznaz is going to send over to the right tunnel over to Snipe. Snipe's going to send it all the way across to Lulz. Lulz down to Draco Mako. Draco Mako is going to go into that bubble. The goal is covered, and it's going to pass it up and over to Lulz. Lulz is going to send it to the goal, but no, it's off the ding ring, and Acorn is able to grab it and sends it out of the bubble. But wait, Snipe is able to grab it back, and Draco Mako has it now. It's up to Kaznaz. Kaznaz is going to send it down to Snipe. Snipe's going to dance around that floor there and pass it over to Draco Mako. Draco Mako is going to walk around, send it up toward that goal area, but it's not in. Oh, wait, yes, it is. Snipe puts it in for another 2 points. Hot Drop has regained the lead in this third round. They are up by 2, and there is 5 minutes left. We're only halfway through this third round, the only round that matters. On the Anomaly offensive joust, it is going to be grabbed by Retro. Retro is going to dodge the stack, but not well enough. Lulz is able to grab it and puts it in for an easy 3-point shot, extending their lead now to 5. Oh, wow. At my level of play, I do that a little more often. I don't expect to see that at this level. Well, you know what? Anomaly's going to make up for this. Out of the tubes they come. It's going to be grabbed by Retro, sends it out the right side over to Chuck Not Norris. Chuck Not Norris is going to pass it over to KFC, but it's picked off by Snipe, and it's going to be sent right back out through the mid, but wait, Retro is there, who sends it right back over to Chuck Not Norris. Chuck Not Norris over to Acorn. Acorn, has it picked by Lulz, and Lulz sends it right through the right tunnel, and here they come. It's Draco Mako. Draco Mako is going to bounce it off the back, but it's not in. Acorn is able to get there and sends it back toward out. It's going to be reset back to Chuck Not Norris, who gets stunned out, but not before the disc floats away. KFC is able to clear it out through the mid, but here come the hot drop stacks, and wow, Acorn is actually able to grab that disc and put it in for 3. It's only a 2-point game now, and we have a ton of time. We have 3.5 minutes left. Anything can still happen. I mean, one score and they take the lead. On the offensive joust, it's going to be grabbed by Kaznaz. Kaznaz is going to clear it over to the left, over to Lulz. Lulz is going to dodge around, send it down, but Acorn is there to pick it off and sends it up and through the middle area. It's going to be bouncing real close to that bubble there. A couple people stunned out. KFC is able to reset it back to Retro. Retro is going to pass it up to Chuck Not Norris. Chuck Not Norris down to, it's picked off by Snipe, who's going to send it out through that left tunnel area. And once again, here comes the stacks, and they fly fast. Wow. Lulz is able to grab that disc, passes it over. But wait, it was a beautiful save by Retro, and out of the bubble by Acorn. And out it goes. And the stacks overshoot, but Lulz is able to get there and sends it right back in, but Acorn picks that off and sends it right back into the mid area. Chuck Not Norris pushes it further along, but here come the stack races, and they're there. Oh, wow. Chuck Not Norris ends up with the disc there. I'm going to dance around, send it back for a reset over to, it looks like Acorn. Acorn to KFC. KFC is going to pass it down to Retro. Retro is going to reset it right back to Acorn. Acorn's going to send it forward once again, but it looks like Retro is not able to grab this, but Chuck Not Norris takes a shot, but no, it's off the ring. It's going to be grabbed by Chuck Not Norris again, and over to Acorn. Acorn's going to slow it down a little bit here, dance around that geometry, let their team get into position, draw out some of that defenders, over to Retro, and in the back of the goal, and once again, we have a tie game at 9 points each. There are less than 2 minutes left in this third round. Wow. I don't know about anyone else. This is extremely, wow. This is what I want to see in Echo. It's Kaznaz over to Snipe. Snipe gets it stolen by KFC, and KFC is going to send it back into the blue bubble. Here come the stacks. It's KFC into the back of the goal, and Anomaly has taken the lead. They are up by 2. Like I said, this is wow. We have 1 minute, 12 seconds left, and Wow, Hot Drop needs to step on the gas here, maybe take a three-pointer to take the lead, or two just to tie it up. It's going to be Kaznaz over to the left tunnel. It's picked up by Lulz is not able to grab it, and it's sent backward by their own teammates to get it away. It is finally picked up. I'm not sure who had it, but it is Anomaly. Acorn has it, takes the shot, 2 points, extending their lead to 4. Absolutely, wow. There is only 40 seconds left, and Hot Drop is down by 4 points. That is 2 scores. Wow, can they do it? Well, we're going to see in just a moment, because here they come on their offensive joust. It is grabbed by Kaznaz. Kaznaz sends to the right over to Snipe. Snipe sends it straight down to Draco Mako. Draco Mako is going to walk it forward. They have to go for that 3 shot, but no, they settle for 2, and it is still a 2-point game. Hot Drop is still down by 2 points, and there's only 10 seconds left. There is not enough time. It looks like Anomaly will win this game and the match. Absolutely amazing. All right, so this is just a preview of what is coming up on November 20th. November 20th is a day you are not going to want to miss. Echo Arena VRML Season 6 Grand Finals for North America, for Europe, for Oceania. This should be one of the biggest shows in VRML history. So be sure to tune in for the best Echo Arena you will see all year long. November 20th. Whew. Well, that's the end of this match and the end of this cast. I can only do it once when I'm doing it by myself, sorry. I certainly hope everyone enjoyed the game at least half as much as I did. I have been, and still am, pinched nerve with the amazing H. Penny on the cameras. Have a great night.
And we're underway.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.